All right, time to pop open a fresh bottle and dive deep into French wine.
I like it.
You're giving us like a whole curriculum's worth of info about French wine regions.
We have a lot to cover.
But that's what we're here for.
That's right.
We're going to break it all down into bite-sized pieces. And by the end of this,
Okay.
you'll be like, talking French wine.
Ooh.
Like a pro. You know,
Yeah.
ready for your next tasting.
Totally.
Ready to impress your friends.
Well, France is just so fascinating when it comes to wine.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, every little detail, like a tiny shift in the soil
Hmm.
or like a degree or two warmer weather,
Oh, yeah.
it just changes everything.
Yeah, the personality.
It really does.
Like that whole idea.
That whole idea of terroir, you know,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
it makes all the difference.
So, before we get lost in a vineyard maze,
Okay.
can we maybe talk about the French wine classification system?
Sure.
Just the basics.
Yeah.
Just so we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah. France loves a good system.
Yeah, they do.
So the simplest way to think about it is there are like these 3 tiers.
Okay.
At the very top, you have the PDO wines,
PDO.
which stands for Appellation d'Origine Protégée.
Okay.
And these, think of them as like the A-listers.
Okay.
The top of the top, they come from very specific places.
Got it.
And there are really strict rules
Oh, strict.
about everything.
Wow.
From the grapes you use to how you can make the wine.
Okay, so they're really protecting that, the reputation of that.
That's exactly it.
Right.
Protecting the reputation
Yeah.
so that every bottle has like that same personality.
Right. That's really interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got PDO at the top, and then what?
Then there's the PGI wines,
Okay.
which is
Okay.
Indication Géographique Protégée.
Okay.
These are like the up-and-comers.
Ah,
Still a specific region,
got it.
but the rules are a little more relaxed.
Okay, so maybe they're a little bit more experimental.
Yes.
Okay.
They can play around a bit more.
Got it.
Try some different grape combinations.
So more like the indie scene of French wine?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you might find some hidden gems there.
Yes, you might.
Yep.
And then, lastly,
Okay.
you've got Mont de France.
Okay.
That's like your everyday table wine.
Okay.
No fancy geographical indication.
Yeah, just good old-fashioned French wine.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got our hierarchy,
Yeah.
PDO at the top,
Yes.
and our PGI
Up and comer.
and Vin de France for our everyday
Like any day.
drinkers.
Yes.
Now, we're better to start than Bordeaux,
Ah, Bordeaux.
the region that really, pops into mind
Yeah.
when people think of French wine.
It's the classic.
Yeah.
Big name.
What do you think of when you think of Bordeaux?
I think Grand Estates,
Okay.
rolling vineyards,
Hmm.
that blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. And it's really all thanks to this like very specific climate. You've got the warm Gulf Stream
Yeah.
and the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, but that Atlantic can be a little temperamental.
little bit.
You
Okay.
never know what you're going to get.
Right.
So you have that Landis forest
Yes.
that's shielding the vines.
like a bodyguard
Right,
protecting them.
from those harsh winds.
Exactly.
But then humidity,
Oh, yeah. The humidity can be a problem,
it could be a big problem.
especially when the grapes are trying to ripen.
Right.
It's this constant balance for the winemakers.
Wow, so it's like a dance
It really is.
with the weather.
Yes.
And that balance even extends to the grapes themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we know Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot are the stars.
Right.
But there's another grape that's in that blend
Yes.
that doesn't always get as much attention.
Petit Verdot.
Petit Verdot.
Yeah, not as famous.
What does it bring to the party?
It's like the spice rack of Bordeaux. It adds those tannins, that peppery kick
Ooh.
that really rounds out the blend.
Okay, so we got to try some Petit Verdot.
You do.
Now, for white wines,
Yes.
we have Semillon,
Backbone of Sauternes.
okay, and of course Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, yeah, the zippy acidity.
Gotta love that acidity.
Yes.
So blending is the name of the game in Bordeaux.
It is.
It's really like an art.
Like painting.
Yeah.
Each grape is a different color.
I love that. And
The
you're
tea-
making this masterpiece on the canvas.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have the oak aging,
Oh, yes.
especially in those higher end wines.
Especially in those higher end wines.
That's where we get that
Vanilla
vanilla and toasty aromas
Estero.
that are so delicious.
Yes.
And that aging process is where we hear these terms like grand vin and negociant.
Oh, yeah.
Can we define those a little bit?
Sure.
What are they?
Guanfin basically means it's the top wine
Okay.
from a specific estate.
And a negociant is like a wine merchant
Okay.
who buys grapes or wine from different producers
Okay.
and then makes their own blends.
Oh, wow.
So you might be tasting a blend from different vineyards.
Oh, that's really interesting.
That's the magic of Bordeaux.
The magic of Bordeaux.
Yes.
And we can't talk about Bordeaux without talking about left bank versus right bank.
A famous rivalry.
The battle of the grapes.
Yes.
So we have Cabernet Sauvignon,
On the left bank,
yeah, in regions like the Medoc and Graves.
powerful wines, ages for decades.
Those are the really, really pricey ones too, right?
Often very pricey.
Yeah, those appellations like Pauillac,
Pauillac, Margaux,
Margaux.
all those famous names.
Yeah, it makes your wallet hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
But then we cross the Gironde estuary
To the right bank,
and everything changes.
yes, the game changes.
So in Saint Emilion Pomerol,
Yeah.
we have Merlot,
Merlot's the star.
okay, and that makes softer wines.
Softer, more approachable.
Okay, so a little more
Yeah.
gentle on the palate.
Gentle on the palate and on the wallet.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yeah, definitely worth exploring.
And on the right bank, we have the Vente Garage movement.
Oh, yes, Vin de Garage.
So that's like small batch wines
Small batch, independent winemakers,
made in garages.
often made in garages.
So that's like the punk rock of
Yes,
Bordeaux.
very punk rock.
Yeah.
Intense fruit, modern winemaking.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But no Bordeaux conversation would be complete without mentioning
Ah,
sweet
the
wine.
sweet wine.
So we're talking Sauternes
Sauterne Barsac.
or Sark.
Liquid gold.
So that's where we get that magical noble rot.
the magic of noble rot.
And now noble rot is a fungus,
Yeah, it's a fungus.
but it's sounds
Scarier than it tastes.
much scarier.
Much, much scarier.
Okay, so the fungus
Yeah.
basically infects the grapes
Yes.
and concentrates the sugars
Yes.
and creates
Create this richness, the honeyed.
character. And the Ciaran River plays a role in all this.
It does, yeah. The cool air from the river
Okay.
creates those perfect conditions
Perfect conditions for noble rot.
for the noble rot to thrive.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing how nature just works together
Yeah, it really is.
to make these incredible wines.
It is.
Now, Bordeaux loves its classification.
It loves a good classification.
Let's break down those rankings,
Yeah.
just the highlights.
Yeah, the highlight.
So we have the 1855
We
classification,
have 1855 classification.
which ranks...
ranks the top reds of the Medoc
Okay.
and the sweet wines of Sauternes.
Okay, so that's where we have our 5 tiers
5 tiers.
of cruise classes
Cruz Classe.
with the premier cresses at the very top.
At the very top.
And these are the names that just like
Oh, yeah.
you...
The collectors go crazy for
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Like Lafitte Rothschild,
Lafitte Rothschild,
Latour.
those are the names, you know.
Those are the big names.
Yeah, and that's remained unchanged
Since 1855. Largely unchanged.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
But then we go to Saint Emilion,
Ah, Saint Emilio.
which likes to keep things a little more interesting.
They like to keep things interesting.
How so?
Their classification is reassessed every 10 years.
Whoa.
So there can be some shakeup.
Oh, wow. So it's a little bit more
Yeah.
dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yeah. And there's a premier Grand Cru Class AA
Yes.
at the top.
At the very top.
So there's always that element of suspense
There is.
in Saint Emilion.
Yeah. Who's up, who's down?
That's amazing.
It's like the stock market of wine.
I love that.
Yeah.
So speaking of shaking things up, let's move over to the Dordogne
Okay.
and southwest France,
Good.
which is just east of Bordeaux.
East of Bordeaux.
What awaits us there?
Well, you've got a similar climate to Bordeaux,
Okay.
but with some variations.
Okay.
Bergerac.
Bergerac.
They're making some fantastic wines
They-
at a fraction of the Bordeaux price.
Ooh, so that's like our value destination. It is.
For those of us that aren't millionaires,
Exactly.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
And then there's Cahors, known for its black wines.
Yes. The black wines of Cahors.
And that's from the Malbec grape.
That's from Malbec.
So what makes these wines so different?
So they're so intensely colored
Okay.
that they used to be called black wines.
Oh, wow. So dark.
Like almost opaque.
Wow. That's intense.
It is.
So is it the grape itself?
It's a few things.
Okay.
It's the Malbec grape, which has thick skins
Okay.
packed with color and tannins.
Right.
And then you have the terroir of Cahors.
Okay.
They have these black soils, rich in iron and clay.
So it's like the terroir itself is staining the wine.
That's a great way to put it.
Very cool. Are there any other hidden gems in southwest France?
There are.
Ooh, tell me more.
Côte de Gascogne.
Okay.
It's a huge region
Okay.
known for crisp, refreshing white wines.
What kind of grapes?
Mostly Ugni Blanc,
Okay.
which is a great alternative to Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, if you want something light.
Perfect for summer.
Yes.
Okay, and for the truly adventurous,
Yes.
we have Madeiran,
Madeira.
home to the Tannet grape.
Oh, yes. Tannin.
And that's not for the,
Not for the faint of heart.
no.
Incredibly high tannins.
Oh, wow.
Very powerful.
Okay.
But they age so well.
So these are the wines you would put down for a special occasion.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need time
Years and years.
to open up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've had Bordeaux, Southwest France, and now we're headed to
Oh,
Burgundy, often called the queen of French wine.
The clean finesse and elegance.
So we're talking Pinot Noir and Chardonnay,
Pinot Noir and Chardonnay.
the two most celebrated grapes.
Yes.
And in Burgundy, location
Oh, location is everything.
is key.
Yes.
It's all about the terroir.
It's all about the terroir.
It's tiny little variations
Mm-hmm.
that really make all the difference.
It's true.
And that's why we see all those Premier Cru and Grand Cru designations.
Yes, the Premier Cru, Grand Cru.
Really important.
They're like a hierarchy of terroir.
So it's almost like Burgundy is obsessed with terroir.
In the best way possible.
In the best way, of course.
Yes,
It's what makes those wines so special.
it is.
So Pinot Noir, heart and soul of Burgundy.
Yes, heart and soul.
Delicate and floral
Mm,
to powerful and earthy.
a whole range.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Chardonnay in Burgundy
So different.
is so different
Yeah.
than what you would find
Mm,
in other places in the world.
for sure.
So we have Chablis,
Chablis.
which is steely and mineral driven.
Sealy, mineral driven.
And then we move south to Côte d'Or,
Côte d'Or.
and the wines become richer,
Humor body.
fuller bodied.
Yes.
Often we get that
Yeah.
buttery richness from oak aging.
Mm-hmm. The oak.
But there's a lot of debate around oak in Burgundy.
There is
There-
a lot of debate.
Yeah.
Because some people really love that buttery, toasty character. So,
From the new oak barrels.
Yeah.
And then some are like, no, let the fruit shine.
yeah, let it speak for itself.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fun to try both and see.
Totally.
Yeah, see what you like.
Okay, let's take a tour of the major regions.
Okay.
We'll start with Chablis,
Chablis.
the cool kid of Burgundy.
Yes, the cool kid.
Chardonnay, crisp acidity,
Crisp acidity.
minerality,
Minerality.
and that flinty character.
Yes, the flint.
Now, even within Chablis,
Yeah,
there are different levels of quality.
there are.
We have Petit Chablis,
Petit Chablis.
then Chablis,
And Chablis.
Premier Cru,
Premier Cru.
and finally,
The top Chablis Grand Cru.
Chablis Grand Cru.
Yeah,
So it's like a pyramid
a pyramid of quality.
of quality, yes.
And then we move south to Côte d'Or,
Côte d'Or,
the heart of Burgundy,
a heart of Burgundy.
divided into Côte de Nuit and Côte de Beaune.
Côte de Nuit and Côte de Beaune.
Côte de Nuit.
Pinot Noir paradise.
Pinot Noir paradise. Some of the most iconic Grand Cru vineyards
In the world.
in the world.
Yes.
Those legendary names.
Yeah.
Romanée-Conti,
Romanée-Conti.
Chambertin.
Chambert.
Wines that are like
Yeah, they're legendary.
so rare.
So rare.
Complex,
Right.
astronomical prices.
Astronomical prices.
Wow, someday.
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 Yeah.
And Côte de Beaune is known for both Chardonnay and Pinot.
Both. Yes.
So we have Grand Cru vineyards.
Yes.
Like Court and Charlemagne for Chardonnay
Court and Charlemagne.
and
Montrachet.
Montrachet, the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. Wow.
Yes.
All right. And what about Côte Chalonnaise?
Côte Chalonnaise.
Mâconnais.
Okay, so Côte Chalonnaise, higher altitude.
Okay.
So the wines are a little bit lighter
Got it.
and they mature earlier.
Okay.
So often a good value.
Yeah, because you can drink them a little bit younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mâconnais?
Mâconnais, that's Chardonnay territory.
Okay.
Yeah. Great entry point into Burgundy Chardonnay.
Fruity, approachable, and often very affordable.
So that's where we want to start
That's a good place to start.
our Burgundy journey.
Yeah.
Okay, can we talk about the appellation hierarchy?
The appellation hierarchy.
A little confusing.
It's a little confusing, but basically a pyramid.
At the bottom, we have our Bourgogne appellation,
We're going
which is wines from anywhere in the region.
from anywhere in the region.
And then we have village appellations.
Village appellations like Vivarais Chambertin.
For every Chambertin, Meursaults, then our Premier Cru
Premier Cru.
and Grand Cru
And Grand Cru.
at the very top,
At top.
the most exceptional sites.
The most exceptional.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Premier Cru and Grand Cru,
That's where you'll find the magic.
the magic of Burgundy.
Yeah.
All right, now let's head south
Okay.
to Beaujolais,
Beaujolais.
known for its light, fruity reds
Yes, light and fruity.
from the Gamay grape.
On the Gamay grape.
So Gamay thrives in those
Yes, it's-
granite soils.
The granite soils.
Bright, juicy.
Bright, juicy.
And they're often made using
yes.
carbonic maceration,
Carbonic maceration.
which sounds a little intimidating.
It sounds very scientific.
Very sciencey.
Yeah.
So explain it to me.
Well, it basically means you're fermenting the whole grapes
Okay.
in a carbon dioxide-rich environment,
Okay.
which creates those juicy, fruity flavors.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Okay, and then we have Beaujolais Nouveau,
Oh, Beaujolais Nouveau.
released on the third Thursday
Of November.
every year.
Every year.
So it's like a celebration
Yeah, it's a celebration
of the harvest.
of the new vintage.
Yeah, so light and fruity, meant to be enjoyed young.
Drink it young.
But Beaujolais also has a more serious side.
A serious side, yes.
10 Beaujolais Crus.
10 Beaujolais Crus.
These are villages
Nice.
that produce
Yeah.
more structured,
The more structured.
age-worthy
Age-worthy.
Gamay wines.
Gamay wines, yes.
Like Moulin Avant or Morganard.
Moulin Avant and Morgon. Two of the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Light and fruity Beaujolais.
Yes.
Serious crust.
The crust.
So Gamay has quite a range.
It does.
Okay, now let's travel east to Alsace,
Alsace.
land of aromatic white wines.
Yes, the aromas.
And fairy tale villages.
It's so beautiful.
Alsace is
Yeah.
it's nestled between the Vosges Mountains
Yes, the Beaux-Arts Mountains.
and the Rhine River. So those mountains create
Yeah.
a dry, sunny climate,
Perfect for growing grapes.
perfect for those aromatic grapes.
Yes.
So we're talking Riesling, Gewürztraminer,
Oh, yeah.
Pinot Gris,
Pinot Gris.
Muscat.
Yes, Muscat.
And these wines are typically dry
Typically dry.
with high acidity,
Acidity.
making them incredibly
Refreshing.
refreshing.
Yes.
Now, the excerpts mentioned Adelswicker
Adelswicker.
and Gentile blends.
The blends.
Yeah.
They're blends of different grapes.
Okay.
And they're a great introduction to Alsace wines. Adelswicker can be any permitted grape.
Okay.
And Gentile has specific regulations.
Okay, so it's a little bit more strict.
A little more strict,
Yeah.
but both delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a good intro.
A good intro, a good way to get your feet wet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, for those serious Alsace wines,
Yes.
you got to look for the bottle with a specific
Mm-hmm.
grape variety
Wicked.
and vineyard site.
Hmm.
Alsace has two main appellations,
Alsace and Alsace Grand Cru.
Alsace and Alsace Grand Cru.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Grand Cru vineyards, like in Burgundy,
Lighting Burgundy.
represent the top sites.
The top sites, yes.
But there's a little controversy surrounding those Grand Cru vineyards.
There is some controversy.
What's the controversy?
Well, some people argue that some of the vineyards are just too big
Okay.
and the quality might not be consistent
Okay.
throughout the whole site.
So it's almost like
yeah.
a battle of tradition
Tradition.
versus
Okay.
terroir expression.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting debate.
Now, sweetness levels in Alsace wines.
Sweetness levels.
Okay, they can range from bone dry
Mm.
to intensely sweet,
Intensely sweet.
especially those late harvest grapes affected by noble rot.
Noble rot again.
It's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got Vendanges Tardives, or VT, for
Yeah.
late harvest wines.
Okay.
That can be dry to medium sweet.
Okay.
And then Sélection de Grenobles, or SGN.
That's GN.
Yeah, for those luscious sweet wines
Oh,
that are from those individually selected
wow.
botrytis-affected grapes.
Wow. Okay, so lots of sweetness levels
Yeah, a lot of range.
to choose from.
Yeah.
Besides those noble grapes.
Yeah.
Any other varieties?
You've got Pinot Blanc,
Pinot Blanc.
which is widely planted
Okay.
and used for both sparkling and still wines.
So the still wines are,
They tend to be light, simple, refreshing,
yeah, easy drinking.
easy drinking.
And Pinot Noir,
Pinot Noir,
also in Alsace.
also in Alsace, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they're lighter and fruitier than Burgundy.
Okay.
Some winemakers are playing with oak.
Oh, to add some complexity.
Add some complexity, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Alsace,
Yeah.
white on wine lover's paradise,
Yes.
a little touch of red,
A touch of red.
a lot of aromatic complexity.
Lots of complexity.
Now let's go to the Loire Valley,
The Loire Valley.
which is
Yeah.
as diverse as the French language itself.
It is diverse.
The Loire Valley is a region of contrasts,
Region of contrast.
stretching over 600 miles.
Yes, 100 miles.
Wide range of climates and wines.
A lot of different styles.
It's called the Garden of France.
Garden of France.
Beautiful landscape.
Yeah. Vineyards, orchards, chateau.
Sounds magical.
It's beautiful.
And Sauvignon Blanc is the star grape
Yes, Sauvignon Blanc.
of the Loire Valley,
Of the Loire.
especially in those central vineyards.
The central vineyards, yes.
So Sancerre and Puy-Fumé,
Oh, yeah.
known for those crisp,
Quote.
zesty
Zesty.
wines
Mm.
with that distinct minerality.
I always think of like biting into a grapefruit
Okay.
while standing on a bed of seashells.
Wow, that's quite a visual.
I know it's a weird analogy, but
I like it.
it just captures that minerality, that crispness.
Totally.
Yeah.
And Pouilly Fumé sometimes has this smoky character.
Yes.
All right.
Fumé means smoked.
Okay.
So sometimes it's a flinty gunflint aroma.
Wow, so it's like the terroir is literally adding smokiness.
Yeah. It's all from the soil.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is. It's amazing.
And within Sancerre, we have wines from the village of Chavignon.
Chavignon.
Which are known for being
very expressive.
Really expressive.
And age-worthy.
And age-worthy.
Now, Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé, those are the go-to regions if you want that.
Yes.
Crisp, mineral, driven Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
What about Touraine?
Touraine?
Do they produce Sauvignon Blanc?
They do.
Okay.
How does it compare?
It's a bit less concentrated.
Okay.
Softer acidity, more approachable.
Okay, so it's like the friendly cousin.
A friendly cousin.
Of Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé.
Yes.
Okay, now we got to talk about Chenin Blanc.
Chenin Blanc.
Another star grape of the Loire Valley.
Yes, very versatile.
I mean, from what I've read, Chenin Blanc can make bone-dry wines, sparkling wines.
Sparkling.
Even dessert wines.
Dessert wines.
So versatile.
It really is.
How would you describe those dry Chenin Blancs?
So dry Chenin Blanc, think crisp green apple.
Okay.
Pear flavors.
Okay.
A touch of minerality.
Okay.
But then as it ripens, those flavors change.
Oh.
More honeyed apricot, or even ginger.
So that ripeness level really plays a role.
It does, yeah.
Okay, so all these different styles.
Yes.
Let's break down the appellations.
Okay.
Starting with Vouvray.
Vouvray.
Okay, Vouvray is east of Tours.
East of Tours.
And it's known for
both still and sparkling wines.
Still and sparkling from Chenin Blanc.
From Chenin Blanc, yes.
And the styles can range.
The styles can range.
From bone dry to lusciously sweet.
Depending on the vintage, the winemaker.
So if you want to taste everything Chenin Blanc can do,
Vouvray is a good place to start.
Vouvray.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And then there's Savennières.
Savennières.
Which is west.
Further west.
Along the Loire River.
Along the Loire.
And this is known for
some of the most serious.
The most serious.
And age-worthy dry Chenin Blancs.
So when we say serious, what does that mean?
These wines have a depth.
Okay.
A complexity.
Okay.
Aromas of beeswax.
Ooh, beeswax.
Quince, chamomile.
Okay.
A mineral edge.
So not for everyone.
Not for everyone, no.
But if you love Chenin Blanc.
If you love Chenin Blanc.
Savennières.
Savennières.
A must try.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got dry Chenin Blanc. Now what about sweet Chenin Blanc?
Sweet Chenin Blanc. Coteaux du Léon.
Coteaux du Léon.
Yes.
Is that where we find those amazing sweet wines affected by noble rot?
It is.
It's back again.
Yes, back again.
I love it. So, Coteaux du Léon.
So it's a sheltered valley.
Okay.
Along the Léon River.
Got it.
Humid conditions.
Okay, perfect for that.
Perfect for botrytis cinerea.
To develop. Concentrate those sugars.
Sugars and the flavors. And within Coteaux du Léon.
Yes.
Card de Chaume.
Card de Chaume.
And Bonnezeau.
Bonnezeau.
Standout appellations.
Yes. Exceptional sweet Chenin Blanc.
Okay.
Yeah, ages for decades.
Wow.
Develops all these layers of honeyed fruit.
Decadent.
Yeah.
All right. So Loire Valley. A treasure trove of Chenin Blanc.
It is.
We can't forget about Melon de Bourgogne.
Melon de Bourgogne, another star.
So that's also known as Muscadet.
Muscadet.
And that's the star of the
Nantes region.
Nantes region.
Yes.
Near the Atlantic coast.
And that makes
crisp, dry, refreshing.
Crisp, dry, refreshing white wines.
Perfect with seafood.
Seafood.
Yeah.
They often have that salty sea breeze character.
They do.
It's like they were meant to be paired. With oysters.
And then you have the Surly style.
Surly.
Yeah.
Okay, break down Surly for me.
So Surly means on the lees.
Okay.
And the lees are the spent yeast cells.
Okay.
That are left over from fermentation.
Got it.
So the wine is aged on those lees.
Okay.
Which adds texture.
Okay.
Complexity.
Got it.
A little creamy note.
So it's like a...
Yeah, it's like this.
Bonus aging.
Bonus aging, yeah.
It gives it that extra richness.
A little extra something.
Okay, you ready to explore another grape?
Always.
Okay.
All right.
Cabernet Franc.
Cabernet Franc.
In the Loire Valley.
Yeah. Chinon.
Chinon Bourget, Saint-Nicolas-de-Bourget.
All located in the Touraine
In Touraine.
region.
Now, how do those Cabernet Francs compare
Okay.
to Cabernet Franc
Yeah.
from other places like Bordeaux?
They tend to be a bit lighter in body,
Okay.
more elegant,
Okay.
focus on fresh fruit and those savory herbal notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think raspberry, black currant,
Okay.
bell pepper,
Okay.
a little hint of pencil lead or graphite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a very distinct.
Aroma and soil type plays a role
Oh, yeah, soil type's important.
in the style of Cabernet Franc.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
So lighter, sandy soils,
Right.
more fruit forward,
Okay.
clay and limestone,
Okay.
more structure,
Got it.
age-worthy.
So again, terroir
Terroir,
really makes a difference.
always.
Okay. What an exploration of the Loire.
Yeah, the Loire's fun.
So much diversity.
So much diversity.
Now let's head south
Okay.
to the Rhone Valley,
The Rhone Valley,
another region with diverse
very diverse.
terroirs and wine styles.
Yeah. Dramatically divided
Okay.
into two. The Northern Rhone
Northern Rhone.
and the Southern Rhone.
And what are the key differences?
So the Northern Rhone,
Okay.
steep terraced vineyards
Okay.
along the Rhone River,
Okay.
cooler climate.
Cooler climate.
Syrah is king.
Syrah. Okay.
Yes.
So we're expecting
Yeah, powerful.
vapory reds,
Lots of spice.
lots of spice, lots of structure.
Okay.
Dark fruits, blackberry, plum,
Okay.
black pepper, smoked meat, violets.
Wow. Okay.
It's a very distinct style.
Yeah, what about the Southern Rhone?
Warmer Mediterranean climate.
Okay.
Grenache is the dominant grape.
Grenache.
Yeah. Usually blended with Syrah and Mourvèdre.
So full-bodied, fruit forward.
More generous, more sun-drenched.
Okay.
Yeah. Ripe red berries,
Okay.
spice,
Okay.
and this herbal note called garrigue.
Oh, great.
What is garrigue?
It's like the scent of wild herbs
Okay.
growing in the hills of Provence,
Okay.
rosemary, thyme,
Yeah.
lavender.
Wow. I'm picturing it now.
Yeah, it's this beautiful,
Yeah.
savory
Perplexity.
Yeah.
So we have these two distinct,
Personalities.
personalities.
Yeah.
Let's dive deeper
Okay.
into the Northern Rhone.
Northern Rhone.
First,
Right up.
what are some of the key appellations?
Côte Rôtie.
Côte Rôtie.
One of the most prestigious,
Okay.
steep, south-facing slopes.
Got it.
Powerful Syrah wines,
Okay.
often with a touch of Viognier.
Viognier. And that's white grape.
White grape. That adds like a floral aroma,
Okay.
silky texture.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Côte Rôtie is on my list
Good one. Yeah.
to try.
Yeah.
What about Condrieu?
Condrieu, a tiny appellation
Okay.
dedicated entirely to Viognier.
So it's 100% Viognier.
100% Viognier.
Wow.
Yeah. Full-bodied white wines.
Okay.
Intense aromas of apricot, peach,
Okay.
honeysuckle,
Oh.
a little spice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
What other appellation?
St. Joseph.
St. Joseph.
Another important one.
Okay.
Red and white wines.
Okay.
So the reds are typically Syrah,
Okay.
and the whites are a blend of Marsanne and Roussanne.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've got the legendary Hermitage.
Hermitage.
Yes.
That's the one I've heard so much about.
It's one of the most revered
Okay.
appellations
In the world.
in the world.
Okay. Tell me more.
100% Syrah,
Okay.
known for their power
Okay.
concentration,
Okay.
incredible aging potential,
Okay.
and they often have like this smoky,
Okay.
meaty
Yeah. Character
character.
develops with age.
Develops with age.
Okay. So these are the ones that you put down
You put them down.
for a special occasion.
Yeah, they need time.
Okay. All right. And then
Yeah.
what about Croce's Hermitage?
Hermitage.
Crown's Hermitage.
Round's Hermitage, yes.
Okay. And the wines are
More approachable.
more approachable.
More affordable. Often a blend of Marsanne and Roussanne added
Yeah.
to the Syrah.
So it's like the little brother
Yeah, the little brother.
of Hermitage.
Yeah.
Still showing great
Yeah, still showing that
Syrah character,
Syrah character.
but at a lower price point.
Yeah, a little more
All right. I like that.
accessible.
And then finally, we have Cornus.
Cornus, another 100% Syrah.
100% Syrah.
Powerful,
Powerful.
structured wine.
Structured wines. And the name Cornus means
Comes from the word burned.
burned.
Yeah, in the local dialect
Okay.
because of the sun-baked slopes.
So they get a lot of sun.
They get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Wow, so much to explore.
So much to explore in the Northern Rhone.
Now let's head south
Okay.
to warmer
The
climates
warmer climates.
and Grenache-based blends.
Grenache-based blend.
All right, Southern Rhone,
Southern Rhone.
land of sunshine,
Sunshine.
generosity,
Generosity. Yeah.
and of course,
Mhm.
Grenache
Thrives there.
thrives there.
Alongside Syrah and Mourvedre.
It does.
And these wines are known for their full-bodied fruit,
Yes.
spice,
Spice.
and that wild herb character.
Garrigue.
Okay.
Yes.
Most famous appellation,
Oh, yeah.
Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
13 permitted grape varieties.
13 grapes.
And the iconic
Oh, Gallet Roulé.
Gallet Roulé.
Yes.
All right. Châteauneuf-du-Pape is the benchmark.
It is
Complex blend.
complex blend.
Full body.
Full body.
And those large stones that cover the vineyards.
Yes, those stones.
So they absorb heat
They absorb heat during the day
during the day.
and then release it at night.
So it's like nature's
It's natural.
temperature control.
Yes, temperature control.
Yes.
Exactly.
And those Gallet Roulés
Yeah.
actually contribute to the character
Yes, they do.
of the wine.
Yeah, they add to that.
Wow. That's incredible.
It's amazing.
Now,
Yeah.
with 13 permitted grape varieties,
Yes, 13.
there must be a huge range of styles.
There is. You'll find everything
Oh, wow.
from spicy fruit forward
Okay.
to more earthy, savory
Okay.
complexity.
Now, are there any other
Yeah.
Southern Rhone appellations that
Yeah.
rival
Yeah.
Châteauneuf-du-Pape in quality?
Gigondas and Vacairas.
Gigondas and Vaccaire.
Yeah, they're often called baby Chateauneufs.
Baby Châteauneufs. I like that.
Yeah, because they have similar styles, but they're more affordable.
So if you want to save a few bucks,
If you want that
you
cheap,
got style butter.
yeah, a little friendlier on the wallet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Now, what about rosé?
Rosé.
Southern Rhone rosé.
Tavel.
Cow.
Tavel is an appellation
Okay.
dedicated entirely to rosé.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So they make
100%.
only rosé.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, known for a deeper color.
Okay.
Full body, complex flavors.
Interesting.
Yeah. Strawberry, watermelon,
Yeah.
herbs.
Wow. So these are rosés
Yeah.
that can age.
They can age. Okay.
Dang, they
I
have
would
a-
normally think to age a rosé.
Yeah, but Tavel rosés often have enough tannin
Okay.
and structure
Okay.
to age for a few years.
Really?
In-
And they develop?
Yeah, those savory notes
Wow. Okay.
and richer texture.
All right.
Yeah.
Got to try that.
You do. It's an interesting wine.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Any
I-
other Lirac? Lirac. Another good one.
Tell me about Lirac.
It flies under the radar,
Okay.
but they make excellent red, white, and rosé
Right.
in a similar style
Okay.
to Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
So if
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah. Good value
find a good value,
and good quality.
Lirac.
Lirac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Southern Rhone has something for everyone.
It does.
All right. Now let's finish our whirlwind tour
Okay.
in southern France.
Southern France.
A region that is
Yeah.
as diverse as the landscape.
It is.
So southern France includes
Yeah. Languedoc-Roussillon.
Languedoc-Roussillon,
And Provence.
Provence.
Yeah. Both known for their Mediterranean climate.
So warm, sunny,
Warm and sunny.
perfect for growing grapes.
Perfect for grapes.
Now, Languedoc-Roussillon,
Yes.
vast region,
A vast region.
long history of winemaking.
Yes.
Known for producing
Large quantities of wine.
large quantities. So
Yeah,
for
historically,
bulk wine.
bulk wine.
Okay.
But it's going through a quality revolution right now.
Oh, okay. So it's like the
Yeah.
sleeping giant
The sleeping giant.
is waking up.
That's waking up, yes.
Winemakers are really focusing on,
Yeah, more
Start at the
expressive
stages.
terroir-driven
well,
wines.
yeah, the range of grapes grown in Languedoc-Roussillon.
That's incredible.
The range
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah.
Everything from Carignan and Grenache
Mm-hmm.
to Syrah and Mourvedre,
Yes.
and
With
even
international varieties.
international varieties like
Okay.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Cabernet Merlot.
Now, Carignan
Yeah.
gets a bit of a bad rap.
It does. It can be challenging to work with.
Okay.
Yeah, naturally high in tannins and acidity.
Okay.
But when it's grown in the right place and
Yeah.
handled with care,
Yeah.
it can make some incredible wines.
So it's like the
Yeah, it's like the
misunderstood
misunderstood grape.
grape.
Yeah, it just needs a little love.
A little love.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some key appellations?
Okay, Côte du Roussillon.
Côte de Roussillon.
Rugged, mountainous,
Okay.
concentrated wines,
Well-
often with that spicy garrigue character.
Okay.
And then you've got Fitou.
Fitou.
Yes, powerful, full-bodied reds.
Tell me about Fitou.
So Fitou actually has two distinct areas.
Okay.
You've got a warm coastal strict
Okay.
that makes really ripe wines,
Okay.
and then a cooler, higher altitude area
Okay.
that makes more elegant wines.
So even within
Yeah.
one,
appellation.
you see those
Microclimates. Two different microclimates, yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. And then Corbière.
Corbière, a large appellation.
Okay.
Lots of different terroirs and wine styles.
Okay.
Red blends,
Yeah.
often with that wild herbal.
Okay. So
flavor.
for the adventurous
Yes,
palate,
definitely.
what about white wines?
White wines.
Any standout white wines?
Picpoul de Pinet.
Picpoul de Pinet, which we talked
Oh,
about.
we talked about, yes.
And what about the IGP wines?
Oh, the IGP wine.
Of Languedoc-Roussillon.
Yeah, Peydoc.
I
A major source of affordable,
Okay.
well-made wines.
Right.
Yeah, they allow for more flexibility.
Okay.
With the grapes, the winemaking techniques.
So a wide range
Cole, you'll find
to choose from.
all different styles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Languedoc-Roussillon,
Yes.
region of diversity
Diversity.
and rediscovery.
Yes.
Now let's finish our journey
Okay.
in Provence,
Provence.
the land of rosé.
The land of rosé.
Provence, it's like synonymous with rosé.
It is. It's known for those beautiful, elegant,
Yeah.
refreshing, food-friendly rosés.
And it's all thanks to that
Yeah.
short maceration time.
Short macerations.
So they only let the juice from those red grapes
Yeah.
hang out with the skins.
Just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit to give it that
Yeah, just to get a little
beautiful color.
bit of color, a little bit of that fruit flavor.
Yeah, those pale pink hues.
Exactly.
But Provence isn't just about rosé.
No, we can't forget about Bundle,
And the rebel.
the rebel of Provence.
Yeah, those bold, age-worthy reds.
Yes, the Mourvèdre grape.
Now, if we want to dive a little deeper into the world of Provence rosé,
Okay.
where should we head?
Côte d'Aix-en-Provence.
Côte-d'Aix-en-Provence.
Yeah, it covers a wide range of terroirs.
Right.
So you'll find some variation in the style,
All right.
but generally dry,
Okay.
refreshing,
Okay.
delicate fruit flavors. A little hint of herbs.
So it's like a
Yes. Slightly more adventurous.
a little more adventurous.
Take on the classic Côte de Provence.
Exactly.
Okay, with a little
Yeah, a little more
personality
Right.
and often more affordable.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, always a plus.
Now, if you're looking for rosés with a
That's
little
here.
more depth, a little more structure,
Coteau Varois en Provence.
Côteau Varois en Provence. That's a new one for me.
It's a good one.
What sets it apart?
So it's a little bit further inland
Okay.
in the hills
Yeah.
of the Var department.
Okay.
And the rosés tend to have a bit
Yeah.
more weight,
Okay.
a little more complexity.
So these are
Yeah.
rosés you can age.
You can age them.
Now, that's not something
Yeah.
I would normally think of.
Typical, no. But
Yeah.
they have enough tannin and structure
Yes.
to age for a few years.
Wow. So to get
sad.
even more
More-
complex.
More complex, yeah.
That's amazing.
It's worth experimenting with.
Côteau Varois en Provence.
Yes.
All right. It's on my radar now.
Yeah.
Now, before we move on,
Okay.
any other hidden gems in these regions?
Oh, there are always hidden gems.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What are some up and coming areas?
Okay, in Languedoc-Roussillon,
Okay.
Terrasse du Larzac.
Terrasse du Larzac.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's generating a lot of buzz.
Okay, why?
So it's a relatively new appellation in the foothills of the Larzac Plateau.
Okay.
And it's known for this rugged landscape,
Okay.
limestone soils.
Okay.
And they have a growing number of winemakers who are really embracing organic
Okay.
and biodynamic viticulture.
So it's like the
Yeah, it's like the wild.
untamed
Yeah,
frontier, yes, of Languedoc-Roussillon.
And the wines reflect that wildness.
Okay.
Yeah, they have these intense aromas.
Okay.
Black fruit, spice, herbs,
Ooh.
a distinct minerality.
And that's from
From the limestone? A limestone.
Yes. And the main grapes there are
Oh, okay.
Syrah and Grenache.
Okay, two of our favorites.
Two favorites, often blended
Yeah.
with Mourvèdre
Okay.
and Cinsault.
Okay. So, Terrasse du Larzac
Terrasse du Larzac.
on my list
Good.
to explore.
Yes.
What else?
Another area to check out
Okay.
is Fougères,
Fouchère. Okay.
known for its schist soils.
Schist soils.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about those.
We haven't talked about schists.
So what makes those unique?
So schist is a type of metamorphic rock.
Okay.
It's known for its ability to retain heat
Okay.
and moisture.
Right.
And it often gives the wines
Okay.
like a savory,
Okay.
almost smoky mineral character.
So how does that translate?
Okay, so the wines of Fougères,
Yeah.
typically full-bodied,
Okay.
structured,
Uh,
intense aromas of dark fruit,
okay.
spice, licorice,
Okay.
and often you get that smoky
Okay.
mineral note
From the schist.
from the schist.
Okay.
And they age really well.
So another one to put down
Another one to put down.
for a special occasion.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
All right. Now we talked about Picpoul de Pinet
Yes.
for white wines.
Mhm.
Any other white wines?
from Languedoc-Roussillon?
Yeah, Limoux.
Limoux. And that's where
That's where you get Blanquette de Limoux.
Blanc de Limoux, that sparkling wine.
Yes, that's sparkling wine.
That predates champagne.
Supposedly predates champagne.
Oh.
Yes, the traditional method sparkling wine.
Okay.
Mainly from the Mouzac grape.
Interesting. But
Yeah.
Limoux also produces
Still wine.
white wines.
Still white wines, yes.
Okay.
Chardonnays are becoming more and more popular there.
Okay.
And the wines are really elegant.
Okay.
Citrus, white flowers, minerality.
Okay.
But you also find wines made from the Mouzac grape
Okay.
and Chenin Blanc.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Limoux is
Yeah, it's kind of
embrace
Yeah.
tradition and innovation.
Innovation.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Awesome.
experimentation happening there.
Okay, Limoux is going on the list as well.
Good.
Now let's head back to the Rhone Valley.
Back to the Rhone.
We've covered some of the big names.
Yes.
I'm curious about some of those lesser known areas.
Oh, the hidden gems.
Hidden gems, what do you recommend?
In the northern Rhone.
Okay.
Saint-Péray.
Saint-Péray.
Yeah, often overlooked.
Okay.
South of Cornice.
Okay.
It's known for making still and sparkling wines
Oh.
from Marsanne and Roussanne.
Wow, Saint-Péray.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't heard much about it.
So the still wines,
Okay.
rich,
Okay.
aromatic,
Okay.
apricot, honey, white flowers.
Interesting.
They age beautifully.
Wow.
Yeah, they get those nutty and spicy complexities.
Okay.
And then the sparkling wines
Sorry.
made in the traditional method, like champagne.
Wow.
Yeah, creamy texture, fine bubbles, elegant complexity.
Okay.
Definitely a hidden gem.
All right. Well, Saint-Péray is on my radar.
Good.
What else? What other hidden treasures?
Brizem.
Brizem.
Tiny little appellation,
Okay.
right bank of the Rhone,
Okay.
across from Hermitage.
Okay.
Rare, highly sought after Syrah.
So we're back to Syrah.
Back to Syrah, yes.
Now, how does
It's different though.
It's different. Okay.
Yeah, it's got its own personality.
You can compare it.
Okay, so Brizem Syrah,
Okay.
more elegant,
Okay.
restrained.
All right.
It's all about finesse,
Okay.
complexity, rather than power.
So it's like the
Yeah, it's like introspective.
cousin of Hermitage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so they often have these beautiful aromas of red fruit, violets, pepper,
Okay.
lighter in body, silky tannins.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really special.
All right. Brizem is on my list.
Good.
All right. Southern Rhone.
Southern Road, okay.
We talk about Châteauneuf-du-Pape,
Yeah.
Gigondas, Faqueras.
Yes.
Are there any lesser known appellations?
Apple.
Resto. Tell me about Resto.
Okay. It's in the Côte-du-Rhône villages area.
Okay.
It's known for making powerful structured reds,
Okay.
primarily Grenache base.
So that classic
Yes.
Southern Rhone warmth
Southern Rhone warm.
and generosity.
Generosity,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Intense aromas of black fruit, spice, garrigue,
Oh,
and they age really well.
another one to put
So I'll
down
put it down, yeah.
in the cellar
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
special occasion.
exactly.
Okay, Resto. Good to know.
Another hidden gem
Okay.
is Caran.
Caran.
It's a Côte-du-Rhône villages appellation
Okay.
that was recently elevated
Okay.
to cru status.
So they've earned a promotion.
They've earned a promotion, yeah.
The wines are
Stepping on.
stepping up their game.
Okay, so Caran.
Caran wines, known for their balance, complexity, aging potential.
Okay,
Typically blends of Grenache, Syrah, Mourvèdre,
all right.
and they have this beautiful combination of fruit, spice, earthy notes. So it's exciting to see these lesser-known appellations.
It is. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, really getting that
Yeah.
recognition.
The recognition they deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you that
Yeah.
there's always something new
There's always something new
to discover.
to discover.
Now, we've talked a lot about red wines
Yes.
in the Southern Rhone.
Mm-hmm.
What about white wines?
White wines, yeah.
Any hidden gems?
So the Southern Rhone is known for its reds.
Okay.
But you can find some really good white wines,
Okay.
particularly in Larac
Okay.
and Châteauneuf-du-Pape.
Now, what kind of grapes are we talking about?
Typically blends,
Okay.
Grenache Blanc,
Okay.
Claret,
Okay.
Roussanne, Marsanne.
And what kind of flavors can we expect from?
Okay, so they tend to be rich,
Okay.
aromatic,
Okay.
notes of white flowers, honey, apricot,
Okay.
sometimes a little spice from oak aging.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really lovely counterpoint to
Yeah.
those bold reds.
Yeah, the Southern Rhone
Yeah.
really has it all.
It does.
All right, we've covered so many appellations,
You've covered a lot of ground.
both the Northern
We have.
and Southern Rhone.
Yeah.
Hidden gems in Languedoc-Roussillon,
Yeah.
Provence.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
I feel like we've only scratched the surface.
There's always more to learn.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what's so exciting
That's what makes it fun.
about French wine.
Yeah, it's a journey.
It's a journey of
Constant exploration.
constant exploration.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a great place to end this part
Okay.
of our deep dive.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground,
And
but
we're-
there's still so much more to come.
There's always more.
So stay tuned, dear listeners,
Yes, stay tuned.
because we're embarking on the final leg
Yeah.
of our French wine adventure.
The final leg.
Wow, this deep dive
Yeah.
has been a true adventure,
It has been fun.
and I hope it's inspired you
Yeah.
to explore the world of French wine
Yes, explore.
with open minds
Open minds
and curious palates.
and curious palates.
And remember,
Yeah.
you don't have to be an expert
No, you
to
don't.
appreciate
Be
open.
to trying new things.
Yeah, just be open
It's
to
question.
trying new things.
Yeah.
Asking questions.
And enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Exactly.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
And until next time, dear listeners,
Yes.
happy sipping.
Happy sip.